So Captain Phillips was directed by Paul Greengrass, who, if you know, is also responsible for a couple of the Bourne Legacy movies. Whatever. Billy Ray wrote the screenplay for this movie, which is based on the book A Captain's Duty, Somali Pirates, Navy SEALs and Dangerous Days at Sea, which was the account of Richard Phillips's capture by the Somali pirates when he was working and sailing the Maersk, Alabama ship. So Richard Phillips is played by Tom Hanks and Muse is played by Barkhad Abdi. And the movie focuses mainly on their relationship together and how they interact as far as when they come and they take over the ship and how Tom Hanks' character tries to talk it out like, hey, we're both good guys, we can talk this out type thing, and just the way, they got along. And even though this is a story that everyone knows the ending to, or at least anyone that had paid attention to the news in early 2009, even though everyone knows what's going to happen, they did a really good job of making it very suspenseful. And I attribute that to a great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Which was by Henry Jackman. And I have got to say, Henry Jackman, he has been so good at putting together scores, composing scores for all these movies. The question comes up as to how accurate the movie is compared to the book, but then there's also the question of how accurate the book is in relation to the actual events. That's all up to speculation, whatever, up in the air. And from what I've read, or from what I understand, Richard Phillips was actually warned many times that he should stay out of those waters because they knew of Somali pirate activity, but he decided to go on through there anyway. And apparently his shipmates were very disappointed in him as far as the way he decided to go on with this, to go on with that mission. And I'm sure there's plenty of sides to this story, but as a movie, they did a really good job. They did a really good job. However, Tom Hanks trying to do that Boston accent thing, not happening. Not happening. He had it for a little bit and it wasn't even that much, and then you could tell, he probably was never mind, I don't even really care that much. Either you go in wholeheartedly and try to stick to that, or you don't. And whenever anyone gives a half-assed try anything they're doing, it's obviously not going to come out that great. So yeah, that wasn't that good. Why would you do that, Tom Hanks? Come on, aren't you a top-notch actor? I think the best part of the movie was at the end, and that's when they take Captain Phillips's character, they finally rescue him and they bring him onto the naval ship and they start to examine him. Apparently, the corpsman who was evaluating him is actually a real corpsman in the Navy, so that's pretty cool. Also, I heard that all of that was ad-libbed and it wasn't scripted, where Muse confronts the captain at first, and it's in the trailer, the part where he's like, look at me, I'm the captain now. Apparently that was all ad-lib too and not scripted, which is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. In all honesty, if you've seen the trailer to this movie, you've pretty much watched the movie. If you've seen the trailer and you watched the news and know what ended up happening, you pretty much have watched this movie. So when you go sit there and you watch it, you're basically just enjoying it getting replayed over for you. And that's not terrible. It's not bad, but it's 134 minutes, It can definitely be condensed. Is it worth watching? Oh yeah. Is it just Tom Hanks as Tom Hanks in their Tom Hanks movie? know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like Tom Hanks is pretty flat in everything he's been playing lately. Maybe that's just me. Some people say that, oh no, this is a great role for him, and it's really bringing out a different side of him and whatnot. And I don't think so. It's just very typical him. Like, oh, it was an edgy choice for him, blah blah blah. And it's kind of like, no, not really. I don't think so. But what do I know, right? I'm not a real movie critic, right? I'm wondering if I should start having like a rating system, like to say like, 3 out of 5 stars or something like that. But really, if you're gonna want to watch it, you're gonna go watch it at the movie theater. But I will suggest that you go see it matinee style. But that's just me. I do have another complaint, which is completely unrelated to the movie itself, but 20 minutes of trailers before the movie started. I know it takes a long time every time, but for some reason, today, it was just trailer after trailer after trailer after trailer, and it just wouldn't stop. And I just want to know, what is up with that? You give me a showtime of, 3:20, I expect the movie to start at that time. I don't expect the trailers to start at that time. And especially when it's a long movie, when it's a 2-hour plus long movie, I don't want to tack on another half hour watching snippets of other movies. But this, what are you doing, movie theaters? What are you doing? That really doesn't make me want to sit there and wait to watch when I'm there to watch. I already paid to sit in the seat. Please start the movie on time. That'd be nice. Thanks.